Hi Ahmed, this is a pressure vessel just like yours with pneumatic control that you can see here. This is your pressurizing switch. This is your solenoid valve for the cutoff that is connected to your electrical panel. And this here is the blast or air only switch. Now, the way it works is that this is the main air inlet. The air goes in. When it's open, the air goes in there. And then it goes into your combination valve. And then it goes through into this pipe here. And this pipe, as you can see, supplies air to these two valves. And also to the red hose right there. This red hose is the supply to your pressurizing switch. And then once it's on, like such, it's gonna send air through inside the green hose right there. And all the way back to the pilot tube of the combination valve. This way the combination valve will actuate, which means two things. First of all, it will pinch the exhaust pipe right there. And second, it will send compressed air into the pressure vessel. Now, if you don't have air going into the green from the pressurizing switch, then it could be that the pressurizing switch is reversed. So then you would simply need to operate the switch in the opposite direction to function. And here your abrasive cutoff, it's controlled from the control panel, and it's supplied by the same green hose that you can see here. Then the small pipe here supplies air straight into the control for the deadman switch. Now, very important, this valve here, when you don't want to blast, it will send an air pressure down this hose that goes. You can see here, this is the hose I was pointing at, and it will send air to compress this valve, because this valve is normally open. And the second valve here, its function is to make sure that you can select between blasting or sending only air into your system. So what will happen if you want to blast? You need different conditions. First of all, the solenoid valve has to be activated so that the air will go through. This comes from the control panel. So for this to be activated, your door switches have to be closed if you have them, and your dust collector must be on, and also the blast mode must be on from the control panel. Then the second thing that needs to be second condition for blasting, you have to put the blasting switch to blast, or else it will not blast. And then the last condition, the deadman switch, you have to pinch the deadman switch, and then the signal will be sent. And with all those conditions, you're going to be able to blast. Two things will happen. If your pot is pressurized, this valve, the air valve, will open sending air through the push line. This is a push line, and it goes all the way here, and then your hose, blasting hose, will be connected there. And at the same time, the air supply will be cut to the abrasive metering valve right there, meaning that the valve will open, allowing the sand to fall down and be swept by the air pressure into the sandblasting hose.